Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. And this video is to bring you a closer look at the Ultra Hardware number 15999 mini door closer. So this is the box that the mini door closer ships in. Weighs about 1 pound, the entire box. And I have one removed here so we can review it. And by the way, there's a link below this video to the installation instructions that you can review during this video, before you purchase it, after you've received it and need to install it. So what you're going to get is, of course, the business end of this, the body. You'll notice that there is an arrow here. That arrow is to go in the direction of the door lock. So obviously you can install it for either hand door. White enamel paint that's on here. Heavy duty zinc die cast housing. Okay. Will include the arm with a couple of rollers. Will include the strike plate. We'll go over all of these parts in a moment. We'll include the fasteners for everything. Then we'll include a tension rod. So per the installation instructions, the important notes are, well, the first thing they say is that the jamb and the door need to be flush. Obviously the door is going to be inset ever so slightly, and they don't mean something very small, a small amount of inset. But it needs to be installed obviously on the pull side of the door. If there is some sort of a deep reveal condition, this closer is not going to work for you. So the door and frame need to be basically flush. A small amount of tolerance would certainly work for casing, but it needs to be a flat surface and basically flush. So the first step is to attach the body to the jamb. Again, the direction of the arrow is towards the door lock, or towards the center of the opening. Okay. Once you have that attached, you're going to need to attach the arm. So what you're going to do in this case is use the tension rod, and you can use the tension rod to set the tension. So the direction of the arrow is this way. I will set the tension rod in once this is attached, and I will turn it away from that area, and you'll notice that there's additional spring tension. And as you've got it held down into that hole here is where you will then take your other hand and install the arm with the wheels onto the base. At that point, you'll test your operation. You'll repeat the process should it become necessary. I don't know, it's not recommended how many holes of tension they say to put on this. You're going to want to use real common sense. If there's any creaking that you hear from the spring, that's absolutely too much tension. And these are considered light duty, so this is, for storm doors, that sort of thing, something that is incredibly light duty. Now, the screw package will have the screws. You'll need 4 of them. Once you have the unit working, you will want to immediately attach the strike plate. You're going to test the operation so that you've got it located properly. There are 2 small holes here that you can see, and indeed there are 2 small nails included, a little brass colored nail that you see there. And you'll tap that into the face of your door. They say that glue can also be used. Depending on what the 2 surfaces are, that might be more of a challenge to get a very smooth plastic to glue down. But the rest of the installation instructions, I know that I have encapsulated the important parts of this. Get an installed flat surface door between the door and frame. Attach the body to the jamb, to the face of the casing, really. Set your tension, install your arm, test your proper operation, adjust if necessary, and then attach your strike plate. Let me give you some dimensions of this item. Overall height of the body, and it's impressive how heavy it is. You can tell zinc is a dense, heavy material that can be painted. 4.5 inch tall. Width of the mounting plate is 1 1/16, but you can see that the overall diameter of the body is a bit greater than that, about 1 3/16. Overall projection of the unit, about 1 3/8. The length of this arm, and it will be installed obviously into the body, but the overall length of the arm without the threads is about 4.5 inch. Okay. And that the only thing you'll be left over other than the packaging is just this tension rod. My suggestion is that you hang on to this, you put it somewhere in your toolbox so that you have it should conditions change. You might need to remove the tension because you'll be coming in and out, all that sort of stuff. So I would recommend hanging onto the tension rod. The name Ultra is synonymous with many things builders hardware related. They have a comprehensive offering of residential hardware, locks and hinges, and cabinet hardware, and ancillary door hardware, screen door hardware, storm door latches, storm door closers. That would certainly complement this. They also have a nice offering of some commercial hardware as well. Their exit devices, their door closers, and their lock sets are very well priced, very well made, and generally very available. If you have any questions on the Ultra hardware, 15999 mini door closer, or any other Ultra product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.